Hello? Yes, now you can hear me. Hi everyone! Welcome to the stream. My hair's crazy and a mess. It's fine. How's it going, everyone? Oh my god, the music's so loud. Hold on. Turn this down a bit. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, that's okay. I fixed it. Namaste. How's it going, everyone? How we doing? I see so many people. Okay, let's see. Mira Parrot. Hello, welcome. Hamzilla. Welcome, welcome. Alex is in chat. Got Capri Sun. Hello, hello, hello. Stream is starting right now, my friend. And Abigyan, welcome. Good to see you. Spidey Steve is in chat, in Twitch chat. Hello. Jade is in Twitch chat. Good morning. Hello. Good to see everyone this morning. Oh my goodness. Guys, the past week has been crazy. Past week, so many things have happened. So many things. And I'm gonna touch on a couple of them in the stream. The Ent, as in the tree things. I assume so. That's what I assume, usually. Yeah, lots has happened. This is not the music that I need to deliver, semi-bad news. What chat is better today? Whatever you'd like, Spidey Steve. I need to figure out how to get the multiple chat on screen again. I've been told that my way is not great, so I need to figure it out. I just haven't got around to figuring it out yet. But yeah, whichever you'd like. Twitch is good. Fine. You're probably gonna get better stream stuff on Twitch. Yeah. Music is so loud in my ears. I feel like I've had it turned down. The title of the stream still applies. Double Life is happening. Don't worry. Everything in Double Life Sphere is happening as going to plan. It's on the Third Life side of things that things are gonna get a little bit complicated. So, I will just come out and let you guys know, due to city budget cuts in my city, they have decided to cut funding to the library, Parks and Rec, and firefighters and EMT. And as many of you know, I work at the library, or I did. I have since been laid off, and I'm fully like, it's a lot. So the reason that I'm saying this on stream, it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of bummer news. But the reason I'm saying it on stream is because libraries across America are having these similar problems. Cities, state governments are not seeing the library as necessary, because a lot of public libraries don't make money. They are a free space for the public to eat in the winter, to get AC in the summer. They are a free public space for people to print resumes and, you know, tax forms and offer services, fill out tax form, all that stuff. So the cities, my city, and many cities around, the finance issue, or was it your own doing? No, it's finance. I was told in no uncertain terms that they did not want to let 4 people have been laid off of my library, and more are on the way. This is the start of a series of budget cuts in my city. And like I said, it's not the only library. There have been libraries that have closed down completely across the country in the last 6 months. So, this is a PSA from me. Loves my library. It's the first place that I applied to before I even moved away from I wanted at the library, and I went through several interviews to get the job, and I worked there for a year, and I loved every bit of it. So this is from me who works at a library, and from me who uses libraries. I check out books, I use printing services, I use the public computer, use it as a safe space to write my musical when I need an office. I don't have an office. Support your local library. It is so important that the public, especially right now, has free access to knowledge and education, because education is being attacked in this country. Free access, safe spaces, that is something that is being taken away. And this is one example of it. It is devastating, and it's scary. So it's beyond me. It's a problem beyond me. So I want you guys to be aware of this. I want to use this platform, even though, you know, there's not hundreds of people on the stream. There is you guys, and you guys, like, one person can make a difference about this. If you're somebody who talks to your city council, talk to your city council. My audio is cutting out. Imagine. Oh no! Yeah. So it's very much a problem beyond me. And I'm gonna continue talking about it in the future. But as far as musical goes, I don't have a job, and so I am going to. There are so many people who rely on the library. Yeah. They need to give me the second Maze Runner book. Yeah. But as far as this musical goes, and I'm out of a job, so I need on getting a new job. So, and as you can probably imagine, I'm not handling it very well mentally, emotionally. So, Third Life, the cast album, is something that a few of our cast members need more time for, but I am definitely gonna need more time for. So this is one of the cases where I ask for your patience, as I navigate life. Hi Pizza Buff, welcome to the stream. We're talking about sad things, but we're gonna pivot in a minute. So while I am looking for a new job, I'm not gonna have as much capacity do the cast album. And they're just we just need more time to record stuff. My brother is so busy, as I usually say, but I want to give him as much time as possible. He misread the roof. Yeah. So yeah, so Third Life may get delayed a bit. Probably will get delayed a bit. The cast album, that is. The show is still out. You guys can still, you know, listen to the music. And I just got here again. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So yeah, Little Big Grace. I'm gonna make an announcement about it on the channel. The libraries are dead and so is Hawk. Yeah, that's the moral of the story here. We're never getting libraries back and I'm dying. So we're done. Double Life's over. Sorry guys, not happening. Secret Life never was gonna happen. Don't know what you're talking about. Yep, that's it. Alright, bye guys. Oh man. But yeah, so in nicer news, Double Life is going swimmingly. Hawk's IRL health is directly connected to the stability of intellectualism globally. Yeah, that's true. That's a true fact about me. Yeah. Yeah, my health actively declines when the global intellectualism level drops. I actually will die if people get dumber. I may be negatively contributing to their health. Y'all, this is... Oh man. Oh man. So we'll say, February's over. March is here. March is here. IQ drops below room tempest. I'm a mystery of medical science, they call me. They can't figure out what's wrong with me. All they know is that it's tied to global intellectualism. The Fallen Avenger just subscribed on Twitch! Thank you! Oh my gosh, I have no idea who you are. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness. Wait, was that a Twitch subscriber or was that a YouTube? Yeah, that's a Twitch. Wow, thank you for the subscribe! I definitely don't know who you are. God, why can't I read? Oh, it's because it's a good ad. Okay, there we go. It was such a good day. Started my Lego Greatest Show. Don't let this ruin your day. Let it make you angry. Let it make you angry. Fight against the man. Stick it to the man. Make that good coffee and use the energy from the coffee to support your local library. Yep. That's my message. I will say there are a few people on EchoCraft who I mentioned like offhand. I'm just like, hey, go support your local library. No, you know, no context, no nothing, but just pour hot coffee on your local politician. True. If your local politicians suck like mine do, pour coffee on them. Yeah. But I mentioned it offhand in EchoCraft, like, hey, you know, support your local library if you can. And like a bunch of the Echoes just went and like checked out a movie from their library and like donated money to their library and like started using Libby. I'm just like, so just saying, the people on EchoCraft are like the nicest people in the world. So you know, I'm glazing EchoCraft right now. People from Washington who lost their jobs recently. It's tough. Anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. But you know what anger can also lead to? Positive change. It's iced coffee, so it may not be as effective. Oh, that's fair. I volunteered at a library like all of high school. It was great. Yes! I love it! Yeah. It's so good. So, here's something really annoying. So this is first in a series of budget cuts in the city, I guess. And it would be really helpful if we could get volunteers to like do shelving or like clean up the library a little bit. But since it's the beginning of budget cuts, my co-workers who are permanent part-time, permanent full-time, all that stuff, they need to justify their existence. They need to justify their positions, which is so stupid. But if there are volunteers, not getting paid by the city, right? The city can then be like, well, people will just volunteer, so why are your positions necessary? That's super cool. So volunteers are like so helpful when it comes to an actually functioning library, right? Like, volunteers are the best. But governments, city governments, see them, instead of seeing it as a way for the community to pitch in and like help their local library, they're going to see it as, well, why do we need to justify paying these people when people will just work for free? Which is foul. So foul. So. They want a good read. I have an author visit from my library that can help. That definitely helped. Yes. Budget cuts have been going on since Reagan. Let's be so real. Yeah, it's true. But, I mean, budget cuts have been going on since Reagan. This is very true. Being in the library, being in libraries the last few months has been hard in general. Pizza Buff just here. Thank you for the bits. 1,500 bits. Thank you, Pizza. I have money, jobless man. Thank you. Thank you, Pizza. Actually, I appreciate that. Reached our new bit goal of 1,000. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pizza Buff. Thank you, Pizza. We support you and all the libraries sending support and love. You've definitely motivated. They're not appreciated. Thank you, Abigail. That makes me happy. Like, employees are there for when you can't guarantee volunteers. Exactly. And employees are there because the job market is insanely hard to get into right now. Yes, thank you to Pizza Buff in particular. Hi, Hindi. Welcome. I slept for 9 hours and 10 minutes last night. What does... It means your body needed a bit more sleep. Honestly, that's okay. Sometimes we just need a bit more sleep. Dude, I need a bit more sleep. Half month. The other day I'd realized my local library is... and that it's walking distance. Whether you absolutely should. Yeah. So, even though I've been laid off, I still work until the middle of March-ish, because they graciously gave us 2 weeks back, I think. Get out of there. So, I'll be working for 2 more weeks, but I will be joining my Friends of the Library, and a lot of libraries have Friends of the Library. And Friends of the Library often are, it's an organization that raises money for that library in particular. So, if that's something that you guys have the capacity to do, that you want to do, and something that would, like, yeah, fill some of your time, yes, Friends of the Library. Do that. Friends of the Library is great. Basically, our Friends of the Library basically funds the entire summer reading program, for all the youths, funds the youth reading program in the summer, which is a national event that libraries do. So that's really cool. And it often costs a lot of money because of craft materials, events, like, you know, advertising materials, but also, like, just having the staff capacity, to do the summer reading. Friends of the Library doesn't pay salaries, unfortunately, but does pay for craft supplies, more books, summer reading. Someone who's worked for the city and quit due to city budget cutting us and sending the company to someone else. Oh, management being awful. I will pray for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Spidey Steve. Yeah, you get it. Understand. I've not slept in like a week. I am so jealous. You need to sleep, bud. What? Esty, sleep. A library does a fundraising event once a year where they set up a decorated mini golf between all the shelves. That's so much fun. I love that. Yeah, fundraising events are great. And attending those, participating in that. So yeah, local libraries, they're so good. Like, libraries are fantastic. And especially in the modern day where you have to pay to go and do anything nowadays. You know, like, if you want to go hang out with your friends at the mall, like, malls are closing down, but, like, you're just inclined to spend money because there's stores, right? Otherwise, you just walk around. Go to a restaurant, you spend money. If you go to mini golf, you spend money. Libraries are one of the places that have events going on that are usually free. Malls are dying anyways. Yeah, exactly. Sleeping is overrated. You should watch the Hobbit movies and cringe instead. Guilty. Yeah, exactly. Totally. Health is not a concern when you have your 12th grade exams. Oh boy. Oh no, that's... yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. What grade is that? No, yeah, I know. But, like, senior year doesn't matter. Senior year doesn't matter. That's why senioritis is a thing. Never a big mall culture fan because it's so capitalistic. Exactly. Yeah. Like, it's fun to hang out with friends at the mall. I used to do that when I was in high school, but it really is, like, you're just inclined to spend money everywhere. It's like how you only need iced coffee, not water to live. Yeah, you can definitely run on just iced coffee and not water. Guys, water's good. You need to drink water. Final high school year, it does here. Fair enough. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. My senior year super didn't matter. So, and it kind of sucked. Water isn't wet. Alright, we did the ocean is the soup thing, and now we're doing the water isn't wet thing. Oh no, not again. Does here in India and apply for college. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's good. Honestly, that's a good thing. Although I'm sad that it's not giving you sleep, but I'm glad that, like, it actually matters. My senior year of high school, I guess I'm not a good person to talk because I graduated in 2020, and my final year of high school basically was half a year, and I was doing a bunch of classes that I didn't need to do because I already had all of my graduation requirements in senior year, so I just I technically didn't finish my last 2 high school classes. I only had 2 classes by the end of high school because I was in community college like most of the day. So I was doing 3 college classes and we switched online. And I was only doing 2 high school classes and they were pointless. Like, I didn't need them for my graduation, so I just didn't do them. And I graduated, and yeah, here I am. Technically can't feel. What? Feel a fast change in temperature. Water distance. Detect that more than air. Water is wet. Is cereal soup? Is sour milk soup? Ew. Gross. Is iced coffee soup? I don't think so. I don't know about that. Your first mistake was being not homeschooled. Yeah, right. No, I hated high school, but I think I would have hated being homeschooled. Yeah. Listen, I moved across the country because I was sick of being at home. So I don't know if I could have been at homeschool. Craziness. Don't mind us, you're arguing about cement. Water makes things wet, but you can't detect wetness reliably. Does it? I think that might just be... I washed dishes for a very long time in college, and I wore gloves specifically because latex glove hand water now. I know! I wore latex gloves to wash dishes specifically so that my hands wouldn't feel wet when I was washing the dishes. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm straight. Because I did both. I washed dishes with no gloves and with gloves. I mean, my hands got sweaty in the gloves. And that's wet feeling. But yeah, when that's just being wet. Yeah, it's not it's not the feeling of being wet. I don't know. I was homeschooled early education. Of it back into. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like switched over to wash dishes for my large family for 4 years with no dishwasher. Woo! That's crazy. One way or another, you're getting moist. I hate that. Don't say that. No feeling of being wet. Don't have that sense. Flies do that. Okay, but see, I'm confused. I'm confused. Pizza, I think you're being... This is not true. I don't... Well, Pizza's like, we're just detecting a change in temperature and not, like, being wet. I don't know what that means, though. Like, wouldn't that just be us feeling the wetness? Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, so... Hi, Robin. We're discussing that water is wet? No, water is not wet? That we can't feel wet? Okay, explain then. Feel the wet on your skin. No, okay. Apparently you can't feel it either. No one else. Feel the wet. It's just you. You're weird. Listen. Okay, so Pizza Buff specifically. Why does my mother hate the rain then? If she can't feel being wet, why does she hate being wet? Answer me that. Answer me this. Riddle me this, Batman. Yeah. I'm talking to Pizza. In chat, sorry. Not Robin. The clarifying statement. Because there is still a manufactured sense. Also, then you're feeling the impact of the... Okay, is this like a we can't... Like, magenta is green, but we see it as magenta because we have to distinguish from the green of the grass thing? Is that what this is? The technicality, we have an indirect way to detect water presence, but it isn't directly detecting water. No, it is though! It's detecting liquid! It's detecting liquid! We can feel if something's liquid! Thank you. Sorry, you guys can't hear them.
Water on one. Your eyes are.
Yeah! Well, you guys can hear them, chat couldn't for a minute. 2 people have redeemed hydrate. Wait, hey, could you be like the most amazing partner in the world and could you grab my PEC mug and fill it with water for me? Thank you so much. Oh no, I just got 2 hydrates in Twitch chat. I've been requested to hydrate by the masses. Yeah. Yeah, I should stick my hand in it. Okay, wait, can my cat detect water? Because he reaches his hand into his water bowl and then flicks his hand because there's water on it. Oh. Sorry guys, hold on. Can't hear the friend.
Okay, so they can't hear us.
got it.
Guys. Oh,
You can't hear us. Okay.
didn't realize. Thank you.
I'll try to keep my contributions minimal.
Okay, they can hear you now. We're good. We're good.
Your time.
No
Hello?
Discord.
Hello, chat.
I'm
Hello,
talking to
chat.
so many people right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Holy. Deathburger says hello. You know who that is, but I don't know if he wants me to say his name on stream. But it's our friend we went to college with. That's not Jay.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking.
Yeah. You can't feel wet. Water can't be felt. Okay, thank you. Source, YouTube. Thanks, Pizza Buff. Very scientific source.
Well,
I
it's
definitely believe it.
Like,
That's not true. I can feel the spit in my mouth when it's like layered on my mouth. What?
I think what they mean is like you don't really acknowledge the feeling of spit in your mouth unless you're like actively manipulating.
Yeah.
That's why they put the literal temperature and the feels like temperature in any weather report.
Aqualama,
true.
I don't know what's
True.
going on either. But apparently your username can't make sense because llamas can't feel water either. Apparently.
Yeah.
They can't, even if they can't feel water, they can still be in water.
Yeah,
You can have
that's
a
true.
llama that
You can have an
swimming.
aqualama.
that's
Oh,
the
hydrate! Thank you,
Wonderful.
Spidey Steve.
that was the whole ending of Llamas with Hats. He
The
went
whole
in water.
ending of llamas with that.
He spoiled it. Oh no.
He can feel the blood on his hands.
To be fair, I
Spidey
think
Steve.
I don't know if that's much of a spoiler as it is an intriguing concept to be explored.
Another
by watching it.
hydrate!
God, we're all redeeming hydrate.
Oh my
You have to drink
god!
it.
Okay, they're
You
making me
have to
chug it, guys.
Yeah, this just means chug it. Like,
This
you don't
just
have
means
to
chug
actually
it.
count
I
this
think we've
anymore, you
gotten
just chug it.
we've gotten enough hydrates that I'm chugging it.
All right, go. Oh
I hope
no,
you
guys,
realize-
let's.
Able to drink too much water.
Alright. Now
I
you
mean,
guys
it
have
is.
to
You
redeem a
over-
refill
over-
before I can drink water again.
I know.
That's how it's managed.
And refills are 1,000 points, I think. So
Yeah,
we have
refills
to
are more
save up for
expensive,
it.
so yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have used all your channel points on that. No, damn. I can time out Jade. Damn, Spidey.
Why are you timing out Jade? Don't time out Jade. I'll remove your mod
No,
privileges.
damn. Damn. And give me the mod privileges instead. I'm kidding. No, don't. Probably
Actually,
not in this
yeah.
chat.
Since you're on Twitch, I can give you.
Fair.
Why the
Okay.
Spidey Steve.
Spidey
Watching
Steve
you.
just doesn't want this conversation to continue.
Yeah. For being weird about water. You're not allowed to lord your mod privileges in order to push an agenda. I will time you out.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry, the hydrates are still going, guys. I saw all of in chat. Hi, Zetskava!
Wait, how many people are in the chat right now?
A decent amount. We've got a few in YouTube and a few in Twitch.
Yeah. 7 in Twitch currently.
We've got...
Yeah.
I think Very Unwill is lurking somewhere around.
Yeah, fair.
Dude, Zetskava's like the MVP of EchoCraft, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around what this is like to watch. You having a conversation with two people who they can't hear.
Oh, they
I
can
don't
hear you
imagine-
guys now. No, they can hear you guys. I fixed it. Speaking of, Dare to Flare is on. Just in time for Robin.
Hey. Yes, I believe I got all of my all lines turned in for all the other Tango lines.
This is real and true info. Your payment is coming later. Thank you, Zetsuko. Pay me for the advertisement, Zetsuko. I need a job. Man. Are you streaming on both Twitch and YouTube? Yes! With Stream Elements. Pizza Buff's hydrates are, like... The notifications are still coming in because there was, like, 10 of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna sound probably stupid, but I still don't really know how creator points work.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
So, like, I'll go into one of Jay's streams, and like, despite the fact that I have come nowhere near like replying in chat the most, I'll somehow always skyrocket to number 1.
Oh,
I don't know,
it's just
don't know
because he
how
doesn't have a lot of people in. Yeah, you get by watching.
I guess, but it's like there's other people who are watching for for much longer than me, so I don't know why I'm number 1.
You might be like, I don't know. It's
I mean, if
between like watching and chatting, like the ratio of watching and chatting.
Yeah.
Bye, Aqualama. Thank you for coming. For the craziness. Yeah, I don't know.
That still doesn't make much sense because I guarantee there are people who watch and chat more than me.
Yeah, I get that, like, in Pizza Buff streams. Like, I'll watch Pizza, and I'll end up being, like, number 1 or, like, number 2 if Chloe is watching.
Yeah.
And,
That's
like, I'm like,
For
I
what?
don't even... Maybe
I'll
I do.
stay number 1 even when other people come in and start chatting even
Yeah,
more. Like,
exactly. I don't know.
that's,
Yeah, by the way, guys,
oh yeah?
all we need is almost at the right amount of views.
Yes,
for...
it is! All we need is almost at 1k views, guys.
Yeah,
Almost
to get
there.
back on the topic of the actual stream.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk about Double Life. Guys, if when all we need gets to 100 or 1,000 views, which it's almost there, it's at like 946 or something.
I'm posted it. Not kidding. No. No.
Sorry, I did not hear anything you guys said.
No worries.
I was making a dumb joke. Continue.
Damn.
So if you guys want the reprise, which is freaking good, by the way, it's amazing. I will watch that with a lot of zeros times. Beautiful, Zetsuko, thank you. Yeah, put that thing on repeat. Get us to 1,000 views, and we will release the reprise. Super exciting. You guys should definitely do that. Also, today, members of the channel are getting After Midnight. And all the rest of you lovely people will be getting it on Wednesday. So yeah, Double Life. That's Scarlet Pearl song, Midnight Pearl, 3 a.m. Pearl, whatever the time Pearl is.
Yeah.
All we need, Spidey Steve. Yes, thank you, Alex. Yeah, we're cooking. Alex did the finale, and it's kind of a banger.
Kind of a banger?
Kind of a banger. Kind
Only
of
kind of?
fire. The most banger. The best banger.
Thank you. Nah, I'm kidding. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Your excellence.
I don't know how much it'll
My
help, but I shared it.
excellence, yeah.
Thank you, Spidey Steve. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and I just finished. What did I just finish? Warden's Call. The song where Grian and Scar die.
In the deep dark.
In the deep dark. And also, Joel and Etho die at the end, and that's quite funny.
That's also true. Yeah.
That was good. Dude, I was watching it yesterday while I was finishing the song, and they were like, you know, teaming up with the home wreckers and stuff, and they're like, They made a nether portal to try and find the other nether portal, and both Etho and Joel went through the portal, and I'm like, dude, Beat-Ups and Impulse are gonna trap that. Like, that's gonna be trapped when they get back. I hadn't even seen it, and I'm like, it's gonna be trapped. They're gonna put lava over it, and they did. Like, don't go through together. Like, what? Oh my gosh. So silly. And Etho just, like, swam into it. He just, like, gave up. I don't even know what Etho did.
Damn.
It was unfortunate. But yeah. It was quite funny. Yeah. I don't know. I just, like, lost all of my... Oh! I'm working on... I want to tell you my video ideas are bad. Gave in and working on that great. Oh?
Ooh.
I changed my name in the Discord server from Kilgrian to Pesky Bird. In case you guys didn't. Yeah, share, feel free. I would love to hear. That's been crazy today. Everything's been crazy. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you know what? You know why it's cutting out, guys? It's because my volume was really low. That's why. Now I'm better and I don't have to talk as loud. That's beautiful. What a beautiful world we live in. Yeah, I turned my mic down because I was... Very unwell, redeem posture check. Thank you, very unwell. Appreciate it. My bestie! What's the thing? Oh, because I was recording me screaming. So I had to turn my mic down. Hi, Cristalia, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. One is recorded already where we played Third Life Rules but Boogie every 10 minutes. We were all wearing the same skin, no chat and no usernames, we were all Mario. It's awesome. The other is editing Grian streams into a Hermitcraft episode before he does. Wait, that's really funny.
That's so funny and I love it.
That's really funny.
It's like just the right amount. Like it's technically still a fan creation, so it's valid.
But it's like... Watch how fast I can edit your video for you.
Imagine Grian sees it and is like, hey, so I've been looking for a new editor.
I'm gonna do that for Ben. You should! Wait, you should! Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, because Ben's not gonna post his video in the next 6 months. Oh my god. I feel like I haven't got to stream in a bit, but I've had a couple interesting questions I've been wanting to ask for a while. Ask away! Please feel free. I would love to answer. But in order to get by creative use guideline, I have to use VO and stuff. But getting around copyright will be part of the story of the video. You could... You could get me as a voice actor for Grian, and I'll be Grian in your video. Hawk, what's your biggest pet peeve? Oh, I have a lot of them. My biggest pet peeve is when I'm watching a musical and everybody and the choreography has it so that the people are not centered on the stage in like a certain way. Like everybody's like it's clear that the choreography has been made to center people on the stage, but everybody's like off to the right side. That's my biggest pet peeve.
I thought your biggest pet peeve was when people call things that aren't musicals.
That's also a big pet peeve of mine. Okay, yeah, that's a bigger pet peeve actually. Also, I super, when I said to the right side of the stage, I gestured to audience left but stage right, and I think that's the reason that my left and rights are so mixed up. Mine is when I ask someone for an image and they send me a web P. Oh god.
Ooh.
Hawk is agreeing sound alike. I'm Rec Rap. I know a techno who's insanely good, and I've heard a parrot one exists. The League of Fake MCYTs begins. Yes! Yes! Zyrex, hi! I do remember you. Welcome back. Good to see you. It's been a while. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah. We need to do a Grian Rec Rap techno stream. Okay, is doing techno though, is doing a techno video, like we'd have to make sure that it honors his memory.
Yeah.
Because yeah, techno is so cool.
Yeah, like it'd be a bit iffy to be like, yeah, okay, we're doing fake Grian, fake Rec Rap, and fake techno. Like
Yeah.
that seems a bit like
We've been watching you, Cyrex. Yeah. Long live Technoblade.
Long live Technoblade, exactly.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
All of the
Also check
changes
the,
or differences you've done while translating Third Life into a musical, what are some of your faves? Of any kind, whether it be tweaking quotes or altering how things happen. You want to know my favorite? You want to know my favorite? Is Ren and Martin's death. That is my favorite. Because I see it,
yeah.
I see it on stage. I love the idea of Scar, you know, pulling back his bow, shooting Ren, right? And Ren falls in front of him, like to his knees. And Scar pulls out the arrow, turns around, and stabs Martin with it. I just think that is so cool. That's one of my favorites.
Even better for like the choreo to work, it probably would have to be like point blank range shot too, so we can get over in time to like grab the arrow and then also stab it into Martin.
Yes, like it's literally like Ren falling to his knees like in front of Scar, and then Scar just like pulling out the arrow and then like turning around in his chair, and like as Martin's like running at him with a sword, he just right in the center.
And
so
the
good.
imagery of like Ren kneeling to Scar right
Yes!
before his death.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of my
can, like,
favorites.
interpret that choreography wise as much as they need, but at least in the version that we would be
How
doing,
I
or you would
picture
be
it,
doing,
yeah. How I
you
imagine
have
it,
to do
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Differences you've done while translating Third Life. I enjoyed mentioning the coffins in Day to Night. That's a fun one. A coffin might be nice if your friends are chill, but I swear they'd push me off of that Monopoly hill. I think that one's funny. Just a little nod to that. One of the changes that I made that I think was good was the order of events going from Act 1 into Act 2. Because some of those things happen, like, at different times, weirdly around each other, like, specifically Fire. That's actually Act 1, but it's setting up Act 2. Fire is. And so, the order that Fire happens in, I'm proud of. Because that whole thing was, like, craziness. B-Dubs dying to the lava trap, Dare to Flare happening, the triple kill, Ethos Castle burning down, like, the Crastle being attacked, like, all that stuff culminating. Speaking of Fire, that's what's playing. But this song, like, that I am proud of as well. And that took some creative interpretation to get right. But I'm pleased with it. Is there anything you wish you could have done but were unable to? There is. I gotta remember though. Skynet Mark 1. The first Skynet. I wish that was possible on stage. I think that's so funny. When they were like building up over Dogwarts before the battle and like dropping stuff and like shooting each other, like that kind of stuff. That. And then also
Monopoly Mountain, cough.
Monopoly Mountain. Well, I kept Monopoly Mountain in there in Scar's Trading Song and everything. But yeah, that song was fun. But also I promise I'll read chat beyond this question. I just want to answer this question. Oh, I just had it. What is it? Like Mom's Lasagna or something? The secret tunnel beneath Skiz's base and Dogwarts? That I wish I could have got into a little bit more, because that was a fun bit. But yeah, it just, you know, the show's already 2 hours long, and, you know, you can only keep so much in. But I tried to keep in as much as possible. Yeah. So that would probably, yeah, that would be it. I think there was a big difference, and I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a difference is I took Scar and B-Dubs' watch conversation from after Scar kills Korean right at the end. Scar and B-Dubs have this really funny conversation about Nokia watches. and like go back to the coffins, and they sleep in the coffins again together, and it's this whole funny thing, and I wanted to keep that in. But instead I just made a whole song about clocks. So, so that's, you know, that's something. Let's see. Technoblade never dies, so true. I plan to use this for making parody trailers when we do Infinity War, but it's MCYTs. I don't want to pretend it's actually techno. It'll be clear at the end. Yeah, fair enough. You look like Tommy in it. I look like Tommy in it. Do I look like Tommy in it? Is that true?
Not enough for it to be like a thing.
I feel like I look more like Grian than I do Tommy in it.
Yes.
Or like Cambam. I feel like I look like Cambam.
Yeah.
How on God's green earth does someone see you and see Tommy? Pizza Buff, you're gonna enjoy this. BTW, are you watching Unstable SMP? It's so cool. I'm not. But I have seen shorts for it. Third Life is hazy to me. I keep rewatching other seasons. Real. How on God's green earth does someone see it? So I have had 2 separate people come up to me and say that you see me on screen, right? Everyone, you see me. The whitest white boy, glasses, very skinny, you know. 2 people have said that separately from each other, without knowing the other person existed, in 2 separate contexts, that I look like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
What?
What? I mean,
Okay, that's...
know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is, right? Only
So for one. Yeah.
So for 50.
One.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah, like... Also,
I'm not. Neil deGrasse Tyson, bless his heart, is not a skinny white boy with glasses. Like I can't like.
Yeah. What in the world? Oh my god. Also, yeah.
Separate people.
I also get Ed Sheeran for like my lookalikes for some reason.
Do
like,
you really?
I'm also dirty blonde. Like usually it's when I have my beard. It's when I have a beard more, but still, like.
I think you look like
the right length of hair.
You look like Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
You look like Ryan Gosling.
I don't see that at all, but
it's you just like imagining you in my brain. You look like Ryan Gosling to me.
Damn.
I'm told by I think what was the Hari Krishna that I looked like John Lennon.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know if I see that, but that's cool.
I mean, he was trying to sell me, so.
Okay, yeah.
It worked. I bought him.
You bought the thing that he was trying to sell you?
Yeah.
I like that for you.
It was an interesting.
I've never heard of that guy before, but just... Okay, now I'm sad because 2 people in chat had not known who Neil deGrasse Tyson was.
Like, I know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is.
He's such an icon. Like, what?
I'm not to admit I googled him just to make sure I wasn't misremembering.
Yeah, no, that's real though. But
yeah,
that's different. That's like, okay, wait.
I mean, it's been
I know what this guy looks like, right? Versus who is this guy?
A skinny white boy with glasses. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe
there's another Neil deGrasse Tyson who is just a white boy with glasses.
Maybe.
And just happens to share his name with
I
a famous.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they see the internal real me, which is an incredibly smart black man.
Apparently, yeah, definitely.
I don't think so, but
no,
maybe they saw the core of my soul.
No.
The core of my soul is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh my god.
It's just
no.
It's one of those things that it's like
mistaken.
It's weird that it happened twice.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's different. You're not Waddles. You don't have Neil deGrasse Tyson in your inner soul. If someone gets that reference, I'm so happy.
Oh dear.
Hi,
Chloe!
Cosmo.
It happened twice, yes, on 2 separate occasions by 2 separate people who had never spoken to each other in, like, completely different contexts. Like the first time, I was like, this person just doesn't know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is and is mixing him up with some twink white boy. The second time, I was like, what?
Did they? Wait. Okay, wait. I just thought of something. Could they have been mixing up Neil deGrasse Tyson with Neil Patrick Harris?
Maybe? I don't look like Neil Patrick Harris either.
That's probably what it is. You don't, but you look more like Neil Patrick Harris than you look like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, in that I'm gay and white. Like... people just make connections like that. That's true. I have been compared to Ellen DeGeneres, and I don't look like Ellen DeGeneres.
You definitely don't look like Ellen DeGeneres.
But it was directly after this guy found out that I was gay. So he found out I was gay and then went, yeah, you do kind of look like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, wow.
Crazy thing to say. Crazy thing to say. I feel like that's a microaggression.
That is very much a microaggression.
Or after everyone kind of turned against Ellen.
This was before, yeah.
Okay.
It definitely was Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, now I would consider a comparison to Ellen DeGeneres to be favorable.
Damn, yeah.
I mean, I don't look like Ellen. Yeah, like, I didn't look like Ellen before she was controversial, and I don't look like Ellen now. Like...
At this point, actual similarities with physical appearance are beside the point. We're digging deep.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're a lesbian, so you look like Ellen DeGeneres. And I'm like, both of those things aren't true.
What about the vibe find similar? Like I'm genuinely trying to work out a point of connection.
It's the gay. It's just that I'm gay and she's also gay.
That's the point of connection.
That's the point of connection. That's it.
Like, you don't even have the same
Welcome
shade
back.
of blonde hair or anything.
No, I have such brown hair.
Anything.
Oh my god.
We'll be put in boxes and that sucks.
Who knows? Who honestly knows? Yeah, so... Hot gay. Thank you for the holy ball. Appreciate it. Bum, bum, bum. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was just jamming out.
Alright.
Thanks,
No, that's
pizza.
totally fair.
This just gave me flashbacks to when my friends made the I see no difference meme for me and a giant Indian actor and posted it on my Instagram. Right, so all gay people look alike, got it. Yeah. We all look the same, baby.
All humans, we all live on Earth.
We're all yeah. Twinkie white boys, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the connection is. I don't understand. It feels so much like that like racist comment that like people make. They're like, oh, all K-pop dudes look the same. Like, no, they don't.
No,
and
no,
all gay people don't look the same either. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird. I don't understand. I don't understand the grouping.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Did you? Speaking of lookalikes, have you guys seen the whole Jim Carrey thing?
That's so crazy. Literally, while we were in Discord, I saw a short video about that on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it was kind of summarizing what had happened. That
So
is crazy.
I saw it as it was happening, where people were like, "Oh my God, they cloned Jim Carrey," and I was like, "What is going on?" Because one, no, that isn't Jim Carrey. Like I was fully on the that is not Jim Carrey. That is someone pretending to be Jim Carrey side of things.
Yeah.
There was some kind of like disease that was making his face thinner or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
people were like talking about diseases and like Botox, which doesn't make sense for Jim Carrey. They were talking about like the color of the eyes were off, all this stuff. Literally last night, I saw like the thing about the guy who made the mask. And I was like, it's a mask? Like, that's insane.
Make pretty dang lifelike masks that actually like conform
I didn't
to you
expect it.
somewhat real.
Wow. I haven't seen that, but
I
okay.
didn't
The
expect
irony
it.
of picking Jim Carrey first as a mask.
I
is
know,
so funny.
right?
Not
It's silly.
funny.
I like
It's
it.
very ironic.
Yeah. He looked so scary when the mask wasn't on a face. It looked so terrifying.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
As they tend to. Yeah.
There's only so good they can make it before it just becomes impossible to not realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though, like, the fact that there was, like, an argument about it, right? That people were like, no, this is Jim Carrey, you're just remembering him wrong, was, like, crazy.
It's like, that is him. You're just remembering. You don't remember what he looks like.
He
That's
just
insane.
got Botox. Oh no, it's the cameras are making the eyes seem lighter. Like people thought it was Jim Carrey. Crazy. It's crazy. Prosthetics makeup's too good. I agree, dude. Have you guys seen what's the competition show? It's like it's the special effects makeup competition show. It's like Face Off. Yeah.
Dude, I grew up watching Face Off,
I love
honestly.
Face Off.
I love that. That's so sad when
cool. Yeah, I watched it after the fact. I watched it when I was in college, but it's so good. Like, people who can do like prosthetic makeup and like special effects makeup, it's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
the
remember
Uncanny
also-
Valley.
I did not really a spin-off, but like a similar type of show called Jim Henson's Creature Shop Challenge, which was essentially the same as Face Off, but it was more focused on like puppetry and animatronics, and like the
Ooh.
costumes were like much bigger and crazier. It only ran for like one
Ooh.
season. I was sad to see it get canceled.
That's so cool. That sounds amazing. I would super watch that.
If you can find Face Off, I'm sure you can find that somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's definitely worth a watch.
Cool. Yeah, Face Off was just on Netflix for a while. I don't know if
I
it
see.
still is.
Who knows?
But
It's
that
some-
might also be on Netflix, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know who got ownership over Sci-Fi's. I don't think the Sci-Fi as a channel really exists anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't know where those went.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know which of the big conglomerates swallowed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe they're on Tubi.
To be or not to be.
Did you hear a lot of those older like Cartoon Network cartoons that were taken off of HBO Max are now on Tubi?
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big thing. Yeah, all the old Cartoon Network classics are all there now.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that Tubi has some of that stuff now. Yeah, Netflix has made some kind of deal with like some studio or some service or whatever that has a bunch of K-dramas, and so they've added like a ton of K-dramas.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a ton of those. My partner and I are watching The Trunk right now, and it's so good. It is so good. I really enjoy it. K-dramas are kind of peak.
My dad just recently started watching this Korean cooking show called Culinary Class Wars.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Where they have, kind of amateur chefs facing off against professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's good stuff. Korean television, kind of peak.
Yeah.
Kind of peak. They got some good stuff. We just watched No Other Choice in a theater near us, and that was fantastic. That was a good movie. If you guys haven't seen No Other Choice, please, go watch it. It's fantastic. It's an artistic film for sure, and the way that they use sound in it is amazing. And it was a movie that I was watching, and at the end of it, I didn't want it to end. It was a satisfying ending, but I wanted to keep going. I wanted the movie to keep going. And it was a good 2-hour movie. Maybe even no, I think it was 2 hours. Maybe it was 2.5. I don't know. It was a long movie, but by the end of it, I was like, no, wait, are we done? Are we done? I can't see more? Oh my god. It was really good. But yeah, very satisfying ending. One of the best that I've seen in a while that ties up just everything that happened. And yeah. Bye, Alex. Thank you for joining. We'll talk soon. Oh, Alex is, I think, posting a new Undertale song today. So you guys should check that out when it comes out. It's pretty good. Features this guy who's here right now. For my mom's birthday this year, we spent an entire day, 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m., watching Lord of the Rings extended editions, all 3 of them. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. That sounds fun. I still haven't seen the third one, and I haven't seen any of the extended ones. I probably, if I were to watch Lord of the Rings again, I'd probably need to, start from the beginning again. Because I watched them and I was so tired, and I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during one of them. But I had drank a cup of coffee, and so I just kind of passed out.
Do you remember which one you fell asleep during?
Both. I fell asleep during 1 and 2.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Because we were going to do a marathon, and then I just, I was out.
Marathon, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, you need to really be into it. That's gonna be your day.
Yeah. Well, it was gonna be, but my girlfriend at the time made me a cup of coffee. And being the good boyfriend that I was, I drank it, and then consequently started falling asleep. So, yeah.
Doesn't line up, but it happened.
Yep. Melia just came from Jimmy's Poppy Playtime stream. God. I've heard that's not good. Chapter 5? Is he playing Chapter 5 or is he just playing Poppy's Playtime? Bentley Bot is texting me. Oh my goodness. When we made the comment earlier of Pizza editing Ben's video for him, he texted me and said, Hawk, I take my bloody time to make art. In all caps. Oh, man. We had a ton of snacks. Also, I've never read any of the books, lol. This matters more to me. Chapter 4, gotcha. He's just salty. True. True. Ben's just salty. Josie, welcome to the stream. probably go for another 15 or so minutes with Yarnaby. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've heard Chapter 5 is disappointing, but I don't know a ton about the ones before. I've heard decently good things. Of Poppy Playtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember people were talking about Markiplier who seemed to really, really dislike it and disavow the series. I don't know. I saw a bunch of clips of it and I didn't think it was that bad. But then again, I'm not super...
Well, I think Mark said it pretty well, which is if it's the first game, like the first game that the company's made, or the first game that, you know, this company's coming out with in the series, he gives it a little bit more grace. But it is the fifth game, so it should be good.
Yeah.
So there's a lot higher standard.
Honestly, I'm just surprised that it wasn't the last chapter. I kind of thought number 5 was going to be it, but yeah, I feel like that might have been the issue. Like, it didn't seem to progress the plot that much. And I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what Markiplier's exact grievances were because I didn't watch the video, but I just, yeah.
There were a lot of things. There were a lot of things. That's the issue. Like, if it was just one thing, like, I don't think he would have harped on it as much. But it was, like, consistently throughout the game.
Right.
Yeah. Markiplier is base 99.99% of the time. This is true. That is the other thing, is that Markiplier is rarely incorrect. Like, he's got the right takes most of the time. Yeah. There's room for error, but there hasn't been yet. So, yeah. It's a little iffy, but kind of what is expected at this point. No, that's what I mean, though. Like, if it's a little iffy, it shouldn't be a little iffy. It's the 5th game in the series. A little iffy is fine for, like, 1 and 2. A little iffy is not good for an established video game series and franchise. You can't get away with a little iffy. That's just a bad game at that point.
I mean, the thing that kind of gets me is I never really saw Poppy Playtime as, like...
You predicted, honey, yeah.
Really good, like, at the start. I didn't think it was bad, but I don't see quite how Chapter 5 is really any different, other than the idea that it is... Part of the problem is that it's kind of just doing the same thing over and over.
Well, so the issue that Mark had more with it is not with the story itself, from what I can tell. It's the actual gameplay. Has a lot of issues, so
to me, kind of interesting. Yeah, but
yeah. I mean, you know, the story's interesting, but if it's a crappy game to play, like, it doesn't fulfill its, you know, purpose as a game. You might as well just make a short film, you know.
This is fair.
I enjoyed it, actually. Sure, would have liked it to be the last one, but I think it gets too much hate. That's fair.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's the fact that it's the same issue with, like, yeah, so, like, it's kind of glitchy. The user interface I've heard is not very good. There's a couple of instances where, like, you know, it tells the player to, like, do something, and then when the player does that thing, it doesn't actually work. So, like, the reason that Mark was going... It's not a functional game, and that should be expected of an established game company. Like,
okay. I'm gonna be honest, like, when I was thinking about, like, what about the game could be criticized, for some reason thinking about, like, the quality of the gameplay didn't really even occur to me. I'm just so character and story pilled.
Yeah.
Forgotten that there's a whole other element to the gaming experience.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, I've not heard a ton about the, you know, story itself, but, like, it's like when that Pokemon game came out and everyone was really excited for it, and then it ended up just being the most glitchy, like, unplayable thing ever. Like, that's unacceptable. You cannot make people pay money for a game that they cannot play. Like,
I mean, that's the thing, like, they made Peak in like how many weeks for a game jam?
And it works.
And it's functional.
It functions.
A year making a game that was making not just a game, but a new installment to a game that had already existed for 4 years.
And Pizza's right. It's because AAA is normalized. Bad, broken gameplay. Yep. It's entirely true. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yep.
It's the old if it ain't, don't fix it mentality, even though it is broke, but nobody says it is, so they don't claim that it is.
But that's the thing, is that people are saying that it's broken. Like, your games are broken.
What I'm saying is that they weren't prior to this, or at least the voice weren't being amplified as much. But now, the
last time I remember it happening before Poppy 5, and Poppy Playtime 5 isn't getting nearly as much, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was the last time I heard a ton about it. It's High Noon, thanks. Thanks, Will.
I'm not totally about Poppy, but I mean, I know the backstory behind Pokemon. And then Pal World came out, and I think it caused them to be like, oh shoot, we gotta start locking in. We gotta
actually make good games again. Which is stupid. Like, just make good games. You're a game company.
Was to sue their competition out of the equation, and then I think they finally realized that wouldn't work.
No, just make a better game. You have the money for it. Like, you're overcharging people for your games already. You have the money. You have the shareholders. You have the franchise. Make a good game. Put resources into making a good video game.
The same thing with Overwatch, except thankfully they did skip the step of trying to sue their competition. They just went straight to be better.
Yeah,
which is good.
Good for them. Even though Blizzard kind of sucks, but...
Oh yeah, Blizzard sucks. To be fair, I do think they've been making efforts to move past that internally. So, yeah.
Good on them.
Yeah.
It's high noon. It's almost high noon for me. About 45 minutes. Pokemon spends a fraction of their revenue on the games, despite it being the primary driver of their exposure. Exactly. Like, while going to stupid CEOs and...
See, that I did kind of wonder, like, are Pokemon games really the biggest driver? Because I always thought, like, it's like, for Disney, you don't expect it, but the parks, are one of their biggest sources of income over the TV show.
Absolutely.
For Pokemon, is it really the games that make that much money and exposure and whatnot, or is it like a fraction of what the cards are making? I don't know if the cards
I'm sure the card games and all that stuff are still making bank.
I'm gonna speculate. I'm gonna Google
this. Pokemon as a franchise makes.
Well, yeah, franchise as a whole.
Like,
every
an insane amount.
They don't operate as one cohesive entity specifically. They'll have different departments or sub-companies for, for toys, for cards, for TV shows, for video games.
Yeah. Let's be lost later, yeah.
So their total revenue is over 150 billion.
Not even, because it would still be profitable even if they spent 5 times the money on the games. Yeah. Yeah, no, seriously. They would still be getting... They would probably be getting more. If they spent more money making the game even better, they would be getting more money, because instead of getting bad PR and people saying, oh, don't buy this game, it's glitchy, they would be saying, this is the best game of the year, everybody should buy it, and then everyone will buy it. Like, making quality products makes you more money.
This is okay, so this is saying that about 30 billion of the money they make comes from the game, so about 20% of their total revenue comes from both the mainline video games and mobile games like Pokemon Go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I should mention this is coming from the Google's AI overview, so...
Okay, well, we'll see if that's actually accurate.
So, keeping that in mind.
I love Pokemon Sword and Shield were the best ones so far. That says a lot about how the new games are, to be honest. Or didn't even have an Elite Four. Yeah.
So, that's good for them.
Although, Pizza and Pokey, you guys have been playing that new Pokemon game. How's that? Is that any good? It's the card game, but it's digital, it looks like. was watching Pizza play it the other day. Sorry, I just got a weird note. Pokemon TCG Live isn't new. Oh, it's not new. Okay. Well, then I'm just out of the loop. Started actually doing it. I see. Fair enough. Cool. Then never mind. Ignore what I said. I thought there was a new Pokemon game out. Used to be Pokemon's TCG Online. Gotcha. Legend ZA. Yeah, that's the one. It is. It looks fun.
Yeah, is the... Was that the glitch?
ZA.
No, it's the newest one.
Is the new Pokemon game? ZA?
Yeah, I think so.
Winds and Waves got announced for 2020. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but that one well overall, so that's good to hear. Yeah.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, I as much as I sometimes try to stay updated with game news, I don't see a ton of stuff. Did you see the new starters? No, I have not seen a lot for it. ZA kind of sucks in my opinion. They changed how the fighting works and I don't like it, man. They changed how the fighting works in Pokemon? Confusion? What? Why would they do that? I love the ZA fighting. Oh, we've got two ends of the spectrum. Fight!
Two
Tell me
opinions,
why.
one opinion leaves. Two opinions, one opinion leaves. Opinion came.
It just feels weird to me because, like, I feel like a core of Pokemon is, like, the fighting mechanics. And so to change it, that's a risky move. I mean, I guess we see both ends. We see there are people who will like it and people who will dislike it.
I'm genuinely curious, like, in what ways did they change it? Was like a significant overhaul to the formula, or was it just like tweaks?
Yeah, I want to know too. Just for the legends, since the main line have stayed the same so far. Okay. Yeah, how is the fighting different? I'm also curious. Oh my god, you guys will like this. So I put the Blue Sword Boys motif in Fall Again, which Fall Again is primarily a Secret Soulmate song, but it also has all of the, like, happy couples, let us say. It's got Scott Cleo, Tim and Tango, and B-Dubs and Impulse as well. But it's the Secret Soulmate song is what I'm calling it, and I put the Blue Sword Boys motif in it. Because it's cute. It's more like the anime now. You move around and nothing is turn-based. Moves have a cooldown to use them, and the length of which depends on the move.
Okay, so
that is a huge... It's not turn-based. Interesting.
That is cool. I can see, like, not, if you're really into the turn-based mechanics, I can see not being super into that, but I think that's not... I think that could...
Interesting.
It would make it, I mean, it's kind of more like a MOBA or hero shooter where, you know, you have to ability cooldowns in a real-time environment. I could see how that could be fun.
Could be way more developed, and there is more I wish they would do. That's fair. Yeah, I could see it's a different type of strategy, but I could see the appeal in that.
Yeah.
I personally, if I'm speaking for me, I like turn-based, and I'm not great at, like, you know, non-turn-based and cooldown stuff and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would be bad at it.
Base.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to each their own.
Yeah. I can see the appeal of it.
Yeah. I'll say if it comes down to, you know, the difference of which one to include, I think the idea of just making that kind of radical change to the system might be worth doing for any new installment to the game. You know, just for the sake of trying it out. You know?
I love that you both said the same thing. Pizza said, it gets really engaging. I've actually been jumping around in anxiety as ZA battles go on. And Aqualama said, I'm also not saying anyone's wrong for liking it, I just don't. Legends Arceus was better. That one's still turn-based and the ending was pretty good. It was a really hard battle. And then Pizza immediately said, Legends Arceus is a good middle ground. Turn-based, but you can manipulate the system a little.
No, that's fair, you know. Whatever is your interests, you know, is what you get.
Welcome back, Melia. Yeah, I can see the appeal of both sides, I think.
My thought process is just that, you know, in a series that's been around so long using the turn-based formula, I feel like it's not a bad idea to take a swing every once in a while.
That's fair.
You know, worst case scenario, it doesn't work that well, and, you know, you've got enough money for the game anyway, so
yeah.
Just go back to turn-based.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Okay, I need to eat food. So I may end the stream. This is
Water,
fun, guys.
The other thing.
Yeah?
Eating food. That's
yeah.
the other thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So today, for members of the Third Life channel, that is that channel right on up there, you guys are getting After Midnight, the Scarlet Pearl song today. Please let me know how you like it. I don't know if any of our members are in chat right now, but if they watch the VOD back, thank you for being members. You guys are amazing. And for the rest of you beautiful people, it will be up on Wednesday, and we will hopefully be releasing another song next week, because we are cooking on Double Life. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Pizza, once again for the bits. Much appreciated. And this has been so much fun. Thank you, guys. I will see you all on my Minecraft channel later on this week for a stream, and next week, Monday, on this channel for another update and some yapping. So, yeah. Alright. Bye, everyone.